Ese es especial. Henry, come back.
It's on your hand, you're about to.
You can't see the bottom of the snail, that's the problem.
Yeah.
So do you want me to place it back on the scale or just hold it on my hand?
On the hand for the moment.
Yeah.
Just move one step, one step. Oh, that's lovely. Just look at it. There we go. That's it. Hold it there. Brilliant. And again.
I might have to change hands in a minute.
Yeah.
Shaking.
I bet. A couple of minutes. Can we get Tina down here?
The whole zoo, the weighing process while you do it.
Okay, so the weighing process is quite extensive. Up here.
Oh. So today's our annual weighing here at ZSL London Zoo. Really important day for us. It's the time when the keepers get the opportunity to look really closely at the animals but get a weight off of individual species or individual animals. And it's really important for us. Weight is a good indicator of health, and we weigh the animals throughout the year and keep a good check on them on a regular basis. But this enables us to go back to a set point in time. This time last year, what did the same animals weigh? Are there any variations we want to make on the diet? We might be able to notice pregnancies in certain animals depending on their weight. And for species like penguins that we saw earlier, they're going into their molts now. So they lose a lot of their feathers, they lose their waterproofing oils. So it's important for them to bulk up in weight really quickly. So we're just making sure that we've enabled them to do that. Weighing the monkeys, as you can probably imagine, is never the easiest task that we have here. There's been no surprises because we weigh them on a regular basis, but what's the challenge is trying to get one individual animal onto a scale at any given point. We've got 16 animals in here. Squirrel monkeys are extremely curious. They're very food motivated, but they're also really interested in what's happening as well. So the difficulty we have is trying to get one on the scales rather than 16 on the scales, as you might have seen a bit earlier. So our keepers here really do have a huge challenge on their hands.
Okay, so that was a giant Asian stick insect. My favourite thing about them is their scientific name. They're called Pterygoid Yizhang, which is just a fantastic name if you can actually ever say it properly. So she's a large species of stick insect that comes from Asia. She's not the biggest species of stick insect in the world, but they're pretty big. She just measured in about 36 centimetres, I think it was. I haven't actually weighed her at the moment. We just measured her, and like I say, she measured in at about 36 centimetres, so about 14 inches. She's probably up there. She's quite an unusual species. Not that many of them in captivity, not that well represented in captivity. There's a few places that do have them, but not loads of places. In terms of the weirdest, she's quite unusual.